Namaste, I'm Rasika Sampath. Welcome to Yoga and You. Today we're going to be practicing a sequence to help with anxiety. I come across a lot of people these days who suffer from mild to chronic anxiety. Sometimes it goes to the level where they need to seek professional help. So if that is you, please seek professional help and don't rely only on your yoga practice. But your yoga practice can definitely help you manage symptoms of your anxiety. So what is anxiety? Anxiety stems from a place of insecurity and restless thoughts surrounding that. But the mind's job is to think, so you cannot do away with thoughts. But what you can do through your yoga practice is give the mind something more uplifting or something more relaxing to think about. So you're anchored in the present moment using something that works for you. It could be your breath, it could be bodily sensations, or it could be a drishti. So in today's practice, we're going to be doing a few moderately challenging postures. A lot of it has to do with balance postures and warrior poses, because I feel that whenever I worry about something or if I'm anxious about something, it really helps me feel centered and it helps me, ground myself. So let's get started. We'll start sitting in child's pose. Okay, so sit on your heels. You can take your knees slightly apart if you'd like to. Extend your hands forward and bring the forehead down to the mat. Now you want to focus on bringing the center of your forehead in contact with the mat and pushing the skin of the forehead towards your nose. So that pressure point in the center of your forehead really helps to release muscles from the face and the jaw. It helps to soften all those facial muscles. If you're comfortable with Ujjayi breathing, constrict the muscles in the back of your throat and make soft ocean-like sounds with your breath as you inhale and exhale. If you are not comfortable with Ujjayi breath or you are not familiar with it, you can continue with regular nostril breathing. Now, a lot of pranayama practices do help managing symptoms of anxiety, but a lot of people who suffer from anxiety are not comfortable with any form of controlled breathing. It aggravates the anxiety. So we don't want to control the breath too much here. You only want to observe the breath and let it flow naturally. We'll take one more breath here. Good. Slowly lift up and come into tabletop position. You're on your hands and knees. Alright, now we'll do the first of our balancing postures, which will be a bird dog position. Extend your right hand forward. Take the left leg back, and if you're comfortable, lift the left leg up. So everything from your right fingertips to your left toes are in one straight line. Stay here and feel that balance. Engage the core. Press down through the left hand and stay for 5, 4. Fix your gaze at a point in front of you or below you. And 1. Bring your right hand down, left knee down. Over to the other side. Extend your left hand forward, right leg back, and if possible, lift. Engage the right glute. Keep your drishti fixed. It could be like a speck of dust on your mat, but keep your attention fixed there. Another 3, 2, and 1. Left hand down, right knee down. We'll do 3 rounds of cat and cow just to articulate the spine. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale and round. Push the mat away. Inhale and arch. Exhale and round. Inhale and arch your back. Exhale and round. Inhale, find a flat or neutral spine position. Tuck your toes and exhale into your downward facing dog. Yoga really helps you Be in the present moment. So find these little spaces, little times in your downward dog or your child's pose to really tap back into that intention, staying present. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Good. Now step your right leg to the front of your mat. We're going to start with some warrior postures. Make sure your front heel is aligned to the back heel, but we're not focusing too much on alignment in this class. We're only focusing on centering ourselves, so don't worry too much about the alignment. Bend your right knee, and if you can, lift your hands up. If possible, your palms can touch and you can gaze up at your thumbs. Stay for 5, 4, feel like a strong warrior. 3, 2, and 1. Now take your hands by your side and you're going to lift the back leg up, the left leg up into vimanasana. So lift that left leg up and fly here. Really takes a lot of focus to stay balanced. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bend that right knee and step that left leg all the way back. Open your arms out wide for warrior 2. Really feel like you have a sword in one hand and shield in one hand and you're really going into war. Okay? Channel that inner warrior in you and stay here for another 3, 2, 1. Let's ease out those hip flexors a little. Flip your right palm and reverse your warrior, and we'll stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Ardha Chandrasana. Extend your right hand forward, okay, ahead of your right leg, and lift the left leg up into Ardha Chandrasana. Flex your left foot and let your body face the left side of the room. You can use a block under your right hand. Again, fix your gaze and stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend that right knee to get that balance and step the left leg all the way back. Come back up and straighten your right leg for Trikonasana. Inhale to extend the right hand forward. Exhale, bring your right hand to your right shin. Anywhere in your right shin is fine. Don't hyperextend the leg. Keep a little engagement and look up at your left fingers. Stay for 5, 4. Keep the gaze steady. We're really using the drishti to keep our mind focused. 2 and 1. Look down. Bend the right knee. Bring both your hands down and step the right leg back into downward facing dog. Stay for a big breath in, big breath out. Going to do the same on the other side. Step the left leg forward, spin the back heel down. Okay, so the back foot is slightly inwards. Heel to heel if you can. Lift up, bending that left knee nice and low. Square your hips and lift your hands up. Maybe palms touch, maybe you can look up. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get into that vimanasana, hands by your side. Feel like you're flying a plane. Lift the right leg up and stay for 5. Fix your gaze. 3, 2, and 1. Bend the left knee and slowly step the right leg all the way back. Windmill your hands and find that fierce warrior. Stay for 5, 4, warrior 2, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse that warrior for 3, 2, and 1. Ardha Chandrasana now. Extend that left hand forward. Maybe use a block and lift the right leg up. Your right hand can be on your waist if you can't find the balance, or you can lift it up. And stay 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the left knee and step the right leg all the way back. Straighten the left leg. Konasana. Inhale, extend the left hand forward. Exhale, left hand to your shin. Right hand up. Look up at your right fingers. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look down, bring both your hands down and step your right leg forward. Inhale to a flat back. You can bring your hands to your shins and exhale to fold down. Inhale and as you rise all the way up. Exhale, Samastiti. Now we'll move on with the balancing postures. I'm going to turn towards you. I feel like balancing postures really help summon all your attention and all your focus into staying in that moment. Okay, so we're going to do 2 more postures and then we'll take it into a more relaxing flow. All right, so we'll start with the right leg lifting up. So I want you to again shift your weight onto the left leg and fix your drishti. This drishti becomes very important. So make sure that it is something which is not full of stimulation, which is not moving. It could be a speck of dust on the wall. It could be, any one thing that doesn't move. Slowly lift the right knee up into your chest. You can bring your hands to your hips and stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take it into tree, vrikshasana. Sole of your right foot against the left thigh. You can bring it anywhere above or below your knee, depending on how you're comfortable. Bring your hands to your heart. And if you're comfortable, lift your hands up and stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release your right leg, shake the legs out. And let's repeat on the other side. Shift the weight onto the right leg, fix your drishti, hopefully it's the same drishti. Bring your left knee up into your chest, hands on your hips and stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Vrikshasana. Embody the strength and the lightness of a tree. Strong from the legs and light in the upper body. The more you root down, the more lightness you feel. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring that left leg down, shake the legs out. And now we'll come down. Sitting down, we'll practice just a couple of stretches. So for some of us, working on these balancing postures really helps with managing anxiety. But for others, it might sort of aggravate anxiety. So if you belong to that category, you might probably do better with more relaxing stretches. So choose, what you respond to better and practice that. So we'll start with Upavishta Konasana. Spread your legs out as wide as is comfortable. You don't have to take it out too wide. And we're going to fold over. You can use a bolster to make it a really nice restorative practice and fold over the bolster as well. If not, just continue to walk your hands forward. You want to have that anterior tilt of the pelvis. So push the butt backwards and the chest forwards. Almost like you're going into a back bend like this. Okay. Keep walking the hands forward as much as is comfortable for you. Remember, this class is not about pushing yourself, it's about finding that center. So if by pushing yourself you're able to find that focus and center, so be it. But if you're able to find that by being more relaxed, so be it. Let the practice reflect how you feel on the inside and what your goal is from your practice. You can stay here for say up to 10 breaths or even more, but For the sake of today's practice, we're going to stay here for another 3 more breaths. Long, easy, smooth breathing in and out through the nose. And last one. Lift the head up and start to walk the hands back. So again, if you're not a regular yoga practitioner, you might find this very difficult to fold forward. Don't let that aggravate your anxiety. That's not the goal of your practice today. Stay at whatever level you find that there is a little bit of intensity, so you're able to focus on the sensations and keep your awareness, keep your mind focused on that. Okay, so don't worry about how deep you're folding into the posture. Now bend both your knees and come into a tadasana position. So tadasana is basically like a wide butterfly. So you're not pulling the heels in, you're keeping them wide so that you have a nice diamond between your legs. You can interlock your fingers around your toes. Inhale to find that length in your spine and exhale, fold down, aiming to bring your forehead to this little niche that's created by the soles of your feet, by the arches of your feet rather. Okay, so you can try to bring your forehead down to that. This is a very relaxing posture. You can also bring a bolster on top of your legs and fold over it. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can stay for longer if you'd like to. Slowly come up and you can bring the knees together and always make sure you end with shavasana. So lie down on your back with your arms apart, feet apart. And what I want you to do in your shavasana is to try and focus on each part of the body, starting from your toes, going all the way up your head. So again, it keeps the mind engaged, but it gives it something a little more uplifting to think about. So think of softening and releasing tension along the way as you move up the body. And stay here for as long as it serves you. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I do want to say that anxiety is not something that is going to be eradicated by doing one practice. It is a constant work in progress. So you can revisit this practice every time you're feeling a little off balance, every time you're feeling a little anxious. It can help to center you. At the same time, if you feel like it is reaching a point where it is interfering with your everyday life, then please seek professional help for your anxiety. Thank you so much.